Hi, Michelle Cromer.
And I'm Perla Maldonado.
And y'all tuned in to our podcast, Creating a Meaningful Life. And we want to talk about fall and the fall equinox. Fall is my favorite time of year. I love it. How about you?
I don't like it at all.
But your birthday's in the fall.
I know, but I like spring.
My birthday's now. I love the cashmere and the pumpkin lattes and the chilies roasting in New Mexico and it's getting crisper and Halloween. I just love everything about fall.
And I don't like the short days and the cold.
Yeah, I wish we didn't have daylight savings time.
Yeah.
I mean, that is ridiculous. I'm going to go with that. So we wanted to talk, first of all, what is the fall equinox? There's only 2 times in the year 2 days where the sun is exactly balanced with the darkness. And so that balance and that harmony, that yin and the yang, the masculine and feminine, is a perfect time to review in your life what has balance and what you could use more balance in your life about. They have festivals in China about this. And our ancient ancestors really celebrated the equinox because it is so important. It is important to honor the timing that we find ourselves in that perfect balance. So here we are after the great light of summer. We start pulling back and calming down, and endings make way for new beginnings because the leaves are going to fall off to the tree. And even though I love the changing of the colors, a lot of people get depressed during the fall. But
I think that has to do with darkness. It's so dark so much sooner.
Yeah, but that's a time where we can really go inward also. So the subtle beauty of new beginnings, I think, is also so important during the fall. I mean, we have this opportunity not to start with fireworks, like, the spring is fireworks in the summer, but this is a subtle balance, and I really like that. So we're going to give you 7 things to do at this time to really find that balance. And let's start with honoring the metal element. The metal element in the mystical tradition of Chinese mysticism is represented in the circle. It's represented in the colors that are metal: gold, silver, that's white. And so maybe you want to wear those colors, or you want to surround yourself with colors, or you want to send yourself flowers that are white, which is what I do to honor that element, so that we honor this very yin element of fall.
So number 2, I think, is decluttering.
Yeah.
Get rid of everything that you had put it away for next summer and spring. Your summer clothes, anything you collected over the summer that doesn't really, you're not going to need over the fall and the winter.
That just makes you feel good, just to declutter a drawer or a closet.
You make room for, the fall and the winter.
And speaking of that, number 3 is tend to your garden. So this is a time, I'm a big gardener, as you know, and this is a time that you go out and you weed out and you take the leaves off, and that stagnant energy of decay, you've got to get rid of it. And you make space for these plants to go down into their
dormant stages.
Yeah, that's right, the dormant stages. So that's really important.
So, and replace your doormat outside. I mean, they have such nice little doormats, like for Halloween, and you probably put one out with a pumpkin on it, right?
I do in all my decorations because I love fall.
But do a fall color. She was talking about colors. You can get a mat that's a fall color.
Yeah, exactly. That's a great idea, and that really welcomes that energy that goes into your home in a very meaningful way. And then number 5 is clean out your pantry. This is so important. There are things in your pantry right now, I guarantee you, that have expired. So let's clean out all of that first, and then I want you to take a look at your pantry. And I want you to really, if this lands with you, I want you to get a bag. And I want you to put a bag together that you can take to your local food pantry. There are so many people right now that are suffering, and we don't want to have anyone go to bed hungry. And if every one of us just did that right now, I think it would really help those people. So clean out your pantry.
Yes. And then that leads you into what I do like about fall and winter are the smells. Pumpkin, clover, cinnamon.
That's so cinnamon. So
you can something about candles in the summertime just doesn't work because your doors are open
and it's too light.
Yeah, but in the fall and the winter, that pumpkin smell is so nice. So get a candle that's kind of spicy.
That's a great
for
idea.
Fall and winter.
And the last thing is get a bowl and display some fruit. Now the fruits of the fall are typically apples, right?
Mhm.
And in this part of the country, we like chilies, the green
Yes,
chilies.
the green chili smell.
So, and get these fresh fruits because they represent symbolically abundance. So make sure they're not rotting, and if they do, get rid of them. Or more importantly, eat some fresh chi every day from these fruits.
Apples and pears, yeah.
This is a perfect time to connect to the light and the dark, not just outside, but within yourself. This is a perfect time to honor the yin and the yang and the masculine and the feminine. And if you allow it, there are so many things that can start in the fall. So light a candle, put on your sweater, go get your pumpkin spice latte.
Yes.
And please like this video and share it if it meant something to you. And we're so honored that we're here. And we'll see you next time on Creating a Meaningful Life.
Thank you.